Another new piece of equipment I'm using today is a pulse induction machine. So I'm using that in conjunction with the Deus. I'm going over a site I've been over several times before. It's been metal detected by the farmers' friends and other people before. So although I found several bits of silver in there, I'm sure there's stuff that's a bit deeper. This is a Crossbow PI pulse induction machine. It has very little, well, no discrimination. So I'm just going to use the Deus to check the signal and see what I can find. Right, it might look a bit Heath Robinson, but this is quite a sensitive machine and it's not very well protected. So I've put what you can see is a toiletry bag over the top with layers of bubble wrap to give it some protection from water, dust and the odd knock. I've also put a waterproof rucksack bag cover on the coil. So the settings I'm going to use is initially threshold just gone 3 o'clock, the delay at the minimum, which will pick up the smallest stuff, the depth at maximum, and auto tracking off, I think. So I'll see how it goes with that. So the very first signal I've hit is iron, so it's a no dig. So I've dug a really large plug out because I've got a signal with the Crossbow and a very faint signal with the Deus, but when I drop the coil in the plug I'm getting the farty sound of iron. So I'll just check it, double check it, but I'm 99% sure it's iron, but I'm not going to be digging a great big hole for this. There's a couple more signals that were iron, and now I've got this one, and the Deus is not quite sure. It's on the edge of ferrous, I think, that or two objects, so I'm going to dig it. It's got an iron buckle, that's why the Deus wasn't sure, because it's a nice circle shape and it loves circular bits of iron. So the Crossbow found this, and the Deus was just about scraping a signal on 0 discrim. Quite happy, 8 inches deep, flipped over in the plug, very happy. Had a good signal with the Crossbow, very faint signal with the Deus. I've just took a 7-inch plug out and it's still in the hole, so I'll come back to you when I've dug it out. Piece of iron, 12 inches. I think I'm beginning to get the idea what I'm going to dig with this. A button, but only about 6 inches at the bottom of that plug. Well, I've given up on that for now. I found 3 things that I probably could have found with the Deus. One was a fishing weight, lead musket ball and a pewter button. Not sure there's that much stuff in the layer between the Deus and where that machine works. Not enough to justify identifying dozens and dozens of iron targets that you can't dig. It's probably a 2-person job. So I've moved to the alpaca field, and the first thing I dug was a nut, so the Deus can do it too. And the second thing I've dug is a really scabby coin. No, it could be a 2p, I'm guessing. Really nasty condition. We've got a massive pewter button, absolutely enormous. There you go. Found this teeny tiny thing. Don't know what it is. Well, I'm king of the junk today. No idea what that is. Thought it was a bell when I first uncovered it, but it's got a hole straight through.